Spaced out, I'm floating in a hip-hop haze, drifting through galaxies in a cosmic daze. The music guides me like a shooting star as I explore the depths both near and far. In this state of bliss, I'm free to roam, in a universe where I truly feel at home. Spaced out, lost in hip-hop's embrace, I find myself in a celestial space. With stick figures and hearts dancing in delight, I'm reminded of the power of love's pure light. In this cosmic journey where I'm truly free, hip-hop and love intertwine, my soul set free.
Yo, so what's up? How you doing? Yo, hold on. Before I say that, hey, what's going on, folks? It is me. It is I am him. And this Spaced Out podcast. And you were tuned in. We got Jay Exodus in the building.
Man, you so smooth with this shit, bro. I didn't know if the camera was rolling or not. Like, after a while, I just kind of figured it out. Like, all right, I think I think we going. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because the last time we had to do it in the ground control way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had to, get right into it.
I feel good, man. I'm in here. It's Exodus. Quickster, man.
What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm a little tired, but it's like a good tired. That good tired you get when you know you done worked your ass off, accomplished mad tasks. So I feel good, man.
Just close this for the day.
Yup, just shut ground control down for the day. Got this show tomorrow in Pontiac, which is basically like Detroit.
Yeah.
Currency tour and shit. So gotta drive out there in the morning.
We're gonna get into that too. Talk about that currency tour that you're on right now. But since the last time that we talked, you have dropped, 5, I think, album?
Yeah.
You dropped 44, The Exodus, Super Enchanting XO, Art of Expression, and the newest one, Flowers Never Bloom Before the Sun's Come.
It don't even seem like it's been that long since I've been here, bro. You said 5, and in my head, I'm like, it's probably more like 3. But nah, it was jaywalking, right?
Yeah, so you dropped Jaywalking, and then you dropped...
It's Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah.
And then we did the podcast for Rocket Man.
Yup.
And then, since then, you just went on a rampage.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been going crazy, man. I told myself, like, I gotta drop every quarter at this point. Every quarter of the year, I gotta drop. So I'm trying to get faster than that, but that's where I'm at now. I could drop every quarter. If I get to the point, I'm trying to get to the point where I drop 2 a quarter. And I'm really on some nut shit. But yeah.
So, when you say you're trying to get to more, what holds you back from being able to drop so many
quality. I don't like to rush through stuff too fast, because then it's like the quality starts to lack. So it's like trying to find a balance between putting out a good ass project and still keeping it. Being able to drop it in a timely manner. So definitely.
So before we get into the newest album, I want to talk about Art of Expression, because I feel like that was a big turning point for you.
Yeah.
Especially with working with Conway, and the producers that you've been working with too. Like,
yeah,
you've been.
Yeah, Art of Expression, bro, was crazy. Like, I was working on, like, I usually try and work on, like, at least 2 projects at a time. So, like, I'm going to say this. It took me a little longer to get that project done than it usually takes me. As far as the stuff I had been dropping. Enchanted didn't take as long. Rocket Man didn't take as long. Jaywalking did. I took my time with that one. But Art of Expression was, like, probably the first project that I really got to take my time with since Jaywalking. And it's like, I got to sit with a lot of them songs for so long, bro. By the end of it, I didn't even know if that shit was good. Like, I didn't know if this shit was good. I didn't know if I liked the songs. Like, it was weird, bro. I was in a weird place. And I remember just needing to get away from it for a while. Because like I said, like, I'm sure a lot of artists feel this way too. Like, you sit with the music so long in the creation process, it gets to a point where it's like, you don't even want to hear this shit no more. So it's like, I took maybe like a month away from the project, and I remember after the month, this was probably like right before we released it, maybe like 2 days before release date. And I just got in my car and I just listened to it all the way through from top to bottom. And I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, this shit damn near sound like a whole new project to me, bro, just from getting away from it for a minute. And man, I put that joint out and it just went crazy. Like, immediately, like it just started getting picked up. Mad little blogs, a lot of DJs and shit picked it up. My boy Sam Buck, shout out to Sam. I mean, he said he just found that shit through the algorithm or something. You feel me? And he tapped in with it. I mean, who else? Static, shout out Static Selector, you feel me? He was spinning a few of the joints. Every week he was spinning my joints, one of them off the album. So
I did see those posts too.
Yeah.
That's just fire. I love that joint from top to bottom.
Yeah,
Something
that's my favorite joint.
You could listen to. Now, but did you listen to it in the car before at all? Like before the last time you listened to it in the car and said it was fire?
I did, but that was my first time listening to it in sequence. Before that, it was just like I heard this song a million times because I recorded it and went back and maybe recorded it again and then all the mixing sessions. And I felt like that damn near about every song. Damn near like individually. And like I said, it took me, like I took my time on this project. So it's like I had songs on there that I made almost a year before I even released the project.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like I said, I just needed time away from it to not hear it for a while. I mean, to come back to it with fresh ears.
And were you working on Flowers at that time or no?
Was I working on Flowers? I had just started working on Flowers. Yeah. Yep, I had just started working on Flowers. I had maybe like 2 songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I don't even think Flowers had a name yet. Because a lot of times I come up with the name of the project either like in the middle of the process or in the end of the process. So at that point, I just had some songs. So, I mean.
Well, for Art of Expression, where did the name for that come from?
Art of Expression, I was really trying to find a way to blend my brand and Camo brand. Shout out Camo Monk.
I was just about
and like blend our brands together into a name for a project, basically. Yeah. You feel me? So Art of Expression is what we end up coming up with. I felt like a lot of the songs on there was very like introspective. It was a lot of expression. So I mean, a lot of heartfelt expression. So yeah, that's what we came up with.
Big shout out Camo because
yeah,
phenomenal production.
Phenomenal production, yo, bro. Like, and it's crazy. Like, Camo sent me like 200 fucking beats before we even like, cause I'm picky as hell with beats, bro. And Camo got mad heat, but it's like I wanted certain beats that really fit the theme of the songs that I was trying to deliver, the stories that I was trying to tell. Like, I really wanted that shit to sound like a movie. You know how you watch a movie and like the music is just perfectly matched every scene.
Bro, that's yeah.
It's the beach. You see the shit, you see the motherfucking sun and shit in the clouds, and you hear the birds chirping and shit. It's just like, whatever it is, it set the tone. You feel me? Somebody about to get robbed, it's some dark-ass music. It make you feel this shit. So it's like, I really wanted to curate the perfect beat. So it's like, I know it got to a point where bro was sick of me. Like, all right, nigga, pick some beats. Nah, I sent your ass 100 beats. And I'm like, yeah. Every pack he sent me, I'm probably picking like 1 beat out of pack. You feel me? But by the end of it, man, it just made for a phenomenal project altogether.
Yeah. To touch on Camo and the movie part,
yeah,
I have beats. Like, if you check out the Spaced Out playlist on Spotify,
yep,
like everything you dropped is on there.
Oh, fire.
But Camo got movie and like Showtime shows and beats like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Got some joint like Clovis, I don't know, some shit he got. Bro, and it be coming on the playlist in my car. I be driving. Y'all don't even catch it, and then I catch it, and I'm like, this Camo joint. This shit made me feel like I was in my own movie just now. Like, cause it's just the beat, and I'm like, oh my God, this man is it makes you feel like I started to feel like you said, like I was like driving and it was like I was in like a like sad part of the drive and I'm like, damn, I'm like in a movie.
sure.
That shit, but his beats and
different.
it did, y'all two complimented each other very well on it. And the beat choices that you made, phenomenal.
Man, me and bro gonna do a part 2. It's a part 2 on the way. I mean, probably like it's gonna be next year for sure, but
yeah, I tap into anything he drops. That shit, fire. I got the joint, a lean right there.
Hell
that
yeah.
he did.
I peeped that joint when I came in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this gonna be on? Is anything coming on vinyl? I know it's dope.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I've been getting asked about vinyl so much lately, bro. I swear, if I look at my DMs on Instagram right now, it's probably like 5 people asking about vinyl.
Because you got to remember the artwork. You're creating a masterpiece in the artwork of music, and you're also delivering artwork in the sense of the art too on the cover.
Yep.
And that's hand in hand for me, and I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
Definitely.
The Expo one, that covers fire.
Crazy.
You did the T-shirt for that too, right? I think you did do a shirt for
do a
it.
T. He might have did a T. Yeah, he might have did a T with that joint too.
That joint was fire too. But yeah, what do you think about the vinyls?
The vinyls, bro, it's one of them things where it's like, I know I got to get into it soon, but I don't know. I just didn't with the first project. But the vinyls is on the way. So when we do part 2, we definitely going to do some vinyls. And then what we'll end up doing is like bundling them together with part 1. And bring it back on like some classic shit. It's what it will be by then. You feel me? So
that's a smart idea.
It'll be like you'll be able to get the number 2 by itself, or you could get the bundle pack with Art of Expression 1 and 2 on it, and that'll have like some crazy special cover or design, you feel me, however we work it out. But it'll be different than the other one. So
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I need the vinyl though. That's the first thing I'm copping.
Yeah, for sure, man. We gotta do the vinyls.
Yeah.
I be so focused on clothes and shit all the time, you feel me? I've never done vinyls, but then that's really what it is. I've never done vinyls before, so it's like just getting my feet wet in a new space. You feel me? Getting back outside my comfort zone, because it's like I could sell shirts and hoodies all day. You feel me? Like all day. But it's like, yeah, I never done the vinyls before, but that's what Camo was saying. He like, bro, I do the vinyls. He like, I do this shit all day. Like, it's nothing, bro. He like, I can show you how this shit goes. So the next one we gonna do some vinyls for sure.
But I did see a post of him saying that he feels like the vinyls is gonna fall off soon.
Yeah, it's from what he told me. He was explaining me the whole thing. It's just getting a little oversaturated right now.
Yeah,
and then you got certain people too. Like you got a lot of shiesty people in that world also.
Oh yeah,
it's like doing a little trying to undercut people and doing shit. Yeah, so.
Yeah, you sitting here waiting for the vinyl, and you thinking it's the artist, and it's really not.
Right.
It's out of their hands.
Yeah, or you got people printing their own vinyls of your shit. You know what I mean, without your permission, they done printed out a remix joint. You know what I mean, and selling them and getting money. Like,
isn't that crazy? You could literally buy that shit, make your own vinyls.
Yup. Man, it's good though, bro, because it's like hands on, man.
It's cool for that, but like, there's people out there making like their own vinyls of their shit, of people's.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they can literally just make vinyls of people's shit. It's dope, but like, start a business, man.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
Stop shit. They stealing from the artist. I feel like too. It's bootlegging.
Nowadays, man, you can't get around it. Everything is bootlegged at this point.
So let's get into the Flowers Never Bloom before the sun comes out. So, can you share the emotional journey that led to you creating this, and what was the inspiration behind it? Because I know you said it was a throwaway project.
Yeah, yep. So that ended up being like, I'm working on the big project for the summer, which is jaywalking, but it's like I didn't want I knew I needed a little more time to complete it because I wanted this shit to be a masterpiece. So I'm like, in the meantime, I got to get the people something. And like, I recorded a lot of music, so I had a bunch of like just random loosies that didn't really have a place on the project. So I started like just bringing some of those together, and then I recorded maybe like 3 new songs on top of it for that project. But like what I went through mentally during that project, it really was like, even as far as like the title of it, it really going into the seasons. So like, I hate the winters here, bro. It's so long. We all know, right? We get like 8 months of winter here.
Look where we in right now.
Yeah.
What's today?
Yeah, I got a whole jacket
May
on, bro.
23rd.
Past the middle of May.
And we freezing.
When it's freezing cold. So like, it really was just me expressing that like, damn, at the end of the year, I gotta like, usually I go travel somewhere for a little bit, somewhere warm to like just get a change of pace. Like I got to experience spring and summer because that's what I should be experiencing right now. So I really wanted to, that's my project. Like I'm bringing the spring out. I'm bringing like, you feel me? Like this is me changing the weather with this project. So like I wanted it to feel like spring. So we went with the theme of like the flowers and shit. I actually went to botanical gardens because I wanted to shoot the video for the song Flowers, but it wasn't no motherfucking flowers. Like, everything was still dead outside. So I'm like, yo, I ended up going to botanical gardens. I never been there before. My first time ever going, bro, that shit was, that shit was fire. And it's like, it really made me feel like it was spring while I was in there because it's like, we went, mind you, it's cold outside, but it was a sunny day. You know, they got all the windows and shit, like all in the ceilings and the walls and shit. So we in there, and it's like the temperature that they keep it in there, of course, because all the plants and shit mixed with like the sun rays and shit coming through, bro. It felt like it was giving like an illusion that I was like in Florida or some shit. And I'm like, yo, this felt great. I ended up spending like, we shot the video probably in like 30 minutes, but I probably stayed in there for like 3 fucking hours. I mean, but I was just like, man, it's time to bring the weather out. It's time to bring the good weather out. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yo, so you said how long you spent in there for the
I was in there for a good 3 hours. Yeah, just me and my girl just walking around that shit, taking photos.
It's a crazy experience in there, right?
Yeah, mad different plants.
You have to go during the summer at night.
Mm.
They do a whole different vibe in there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they got the lights and everything going.
Yeah.
That's
dope.
Fire. It's dope. But shout out to the botanical gardens.
Going there off a good 8 for shrooms and have a talk with a rose bush.
Yeah, yo, what's that plant that's in there? Drew's gonna know. The one that comes alive every so often, and then like it dies. It like comes alive. The one that came alive, it comes alive.
Came alive recently?
Yeah, and then it dies like in like a day.
What the fuck?
They're doing a photo shoot around it.
Yeah, bro, they got they got some crazy plants in there, bro. They got the Venus flytraps and everything.
Yeah, I seen them drinks.
But they got there's a plant in there that like it grows and then it blooms for one day and then dies.
A day? That's crazy.
It's like something like that. Something like that. I was like trying to go see it, but I didn't end up getting to see it.
Yeah, nah, I ain't see that shit while I was in there.
Nah.
Yeah, it's the corpse flower, and it was when
Corpse flower.
Yeah.
It only blooms every 6 to 10 years.
Oh
It's very
shit.
rare.
Yeah.
It only blooms for a little while. Like when we were
Oh,
there,
so that's why
it
I
died
don't see it.
the week before, so it was just like the dirt and shit. It's corpse flower. It smells like dead bodies.
Sounds like some
Oh, you
Harry
said
Potter.
corpse flower.
Corpse.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, some Harry Potter type shit, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what? I wanted to see it alive though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's named, they have a few of them. They're all named after the Addams family. One of the corpse flowers is Morticia, Fester, Morty Jr., Pugsley, and Wednesday.
What's the origin of them shits? Do it say?
I love
That
plants. That
shit
shit is
gotta
so
be
fire.
like, I don't even know.
Amorphous titanium. Does not fucking say. Just has like info about why they smell, how rare it is
Crazy.
they bloom. Yeah, so it says here that what's special about them is just that they go dormant for so long, like they're dead, and then come back to life. So 6 to 10 years is crazy. So what? They were alive this year, so when are they going to be alive next?
Damn.
Wow.
That shit probably just lie there dead and just collect mad nutrients out the air and shit for 6 years or however long it need or whatever to regenerate itself. And then, yeah, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of no shit.
Just to die again.
Yeah, right, just to die again. Next,
Yo, that shit, like, yo, that's
the
why,
life.
like,
I pray to
needed
God
to
I
see
don't
that shit.
reincarnate into one of them motherfuckers.
Every 6 years, you going so long just to fucking crazy. Yo, so did that being there at all inspire anything on upcoming album or for upcoming projects?
It just put me in a good mood. It took me out that like that winter slump feeling that you get the feeling at like the end of the winter. So more than anything, it helped me finish the rest of the project. Cause when I shot that video, I still didn't have the album done yet. It still was like a couple more songs that I added. So yeah,
Fire.
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I fucking love that place. Now I want to fucking go. Fuck.
Got to, bro. That shit is nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I'm in the
damn, I
slump
never
right
been
now. I
there
need to
before.
leave this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. We got a little sneak peek of spring like the other week, and then that shit went right back. I don't know.
Yup.
I'm like, damn.
How you gonna go to 80 and then drop back to 50? So tell us what's your favorite song on the Flowers Never Bloom?
Flowers. Yeah, my favorite joint is definitely the self-titled track, for sure. The beat of that shit is crazy. I don't know, the beat, my flow, it felt like spring. That's why though. I mean, like it felt like spring. So yeah. That was probably one of the first songs I came up with for the joint.
And you said Jaywalking #2 is gonna be dropping. Is anything done for that? Can you tell me anything about it?
So the album actually is done. Like I just finished the last song last night. Shout out to my boy Tony Boy. I was up at Bridge Studios. Just finished the last track last night. What I could tell you about the project.
Tony Boy's on the last song of Art of Expression, by the way.
Yup. Hell yeah. It's the perfect blend of all the different things that I do. Cause like, y'all know I'm very versatile with it. So it's like, this is the project where I finally get to like take all them things that I do and blend it together into one solid sound. You know what I mean? So like, it's my baby right here, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it took a while. Like I said, I took a little longer with this one. Making it, it's been like almost a year. At least like a good 8 months in the making, so yeah. Features on there. I guess I could get y'all the features. Right? Might as well, fuck it. I got Kamaya on there. Shout out Kamaya. I got Primo Rice on the joint. Who else? I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something. But nah, I think that's it for the features. I mean, some good production on there. I ain't gonna spoil everything, so I'm gonna let y'all just see the production and shit.
I'll wait for the production. Those is my favorite to be scrolling to the credits for. Like, ooh, who did this one?
Yep, definitely.
Who did this one?
Jaywalking crazy. Also, too, following Jaywalking is gonna be Jaywalking Deluxe. I'm probably gonna call it Super Jaywalking, but we'll see. But the deluxe is gonna be even crazier because what I'm doing on the deluxe is like the deluxe is my project to showcase to the world how dope Buffalo is. You feel me? Like who I think is raw from Buffalo. Like I mean, like my favorite artist type shit. So it's gonna be like another 6 to 8 tracks, and it's gonna be packed with features. But like the right features at the right places, cause I hate too when people like do like mad compilations and collaborations just for the hell of it, and it's like the people don't even necessarily really fit on the songs. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy. I mean, but yeah. So it's gonna be like I got 14 Mafia on there.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I got 14. My homegirl Lindsay. I just met this other artist today. I'ma see. I just met her though. I'ma see. I'm trying to get her on the track because she dope as hell, and I know somewhere where she'll fit perfectly. But who else on the deluxe? Some of these songs not even done yet. It's just people that I told basically they was going there. Artist named Kay. I got her on one of the joints. And I'm probably gonna add a couple more people, but yeah.
Who's your favorite artist to listen to right now? Who you been listening to? Who's in your playlist right now?
Who I'm listening to right now? Currency. I'm always listening to a lot of Currency. That's all day. I listen to so much different. Like I consume so much of variety. A lot of times, I'm not really locked in too heavy on one artist. But definitely Currency, Larry June, and yeah, I'm just say them two for sure.
Oh yeah. You listening to anything other than hip hop at all? Other than hip hop and R&B?
Yeah, my 70s playlist been going crazy right now. I got probably like 350 songs on that shit. That shit go crazy.
I've been on a funk bop lately.
Yeah, the good funky shit for sure. Like
Yeah.
I got I'ma see. I got so many ideas for like beats and shit. Like untouched shit that need to be sampled that nobody ever touched. But yeah. You know, my brother be making beats too now and shit. Shout out Big Gates. I mean, so me and
Shout
bro
out
gonna do a
Ground
project.
Control. Period.
Yeah, man. Shout out Ground Control. We working every day. We are the culture for the culture. It is. Yeah.
What's your favorite piece that's at Ground Control right now?
Man, this jaywalking tee that I got on right now. I gotta show the camera real quick. Hold on. These the new joints right here. I mean.
Oh yeah, I need one.
Stones and shit right at the tummy. Then the J-Max go on the front.
They oversized as hell. I mean, but we got these joints in mad colors too.
Yeah, I need one.
For sure, we got the 10 on 10. It's a black on black. It's a white and baby blue, a red on red,
Tomorrow.
a white on white, and a white and gray. But it's crazy. The tees end up selling out before we really even got to like promote them shits. Cause like the tees came and we was traveling so much for tour, we hadn't really got a chance to do a photo shoot for them yet. So like we didn't want to do the official launch until we had like some real good photos and stuff for them. In the meantime, we had them at the store, and like the day we got them, we got the boxes open like damn near in the middle of the floor in the store, and customers is just coming in like, yo, what's that? What's that? And they just like, they want them. So it's like, we selling them like out the store, but like quietly. We trying to keep this shit quiet, but it's like word of mouth is a motherfucker, bro. Within like 2 weeks, we done sold like damn near 75 to 80% of the shirts. And we just now getting the photos out shit for them. So it's like, we gonna do a restock for sure. Yeah, we about to do a restock, bro, because yeah, they going crazy. They going crazy, man. It's like you never know what piece. You put out pieces, it's just like music. You never know what's going to hit.
2X, maybe a 3X. Hopefully there's one there
For sure. They huge, though, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Tomorrow.
You might want, like, a XL.
Nah, I got to get the 2X.
They, like, so, like, we wanted them oversized, and they damn near, like, double oversized them. So, like, this a small I got on, which is crazy. This shit fit like a large. They damn near like double, but yeah.
And y'all,
but shit, you might want your shit. Just like
yeah,
that.
but nah, shout out to y'all for y'all using you and not for sale. Always using quality.
Yep.
Wherever y'all get
not for sale, Johnny.
Yo, wherever y'all get y'all shit from. Like, this shit has been washed. It's been put in a dryer. Like, it's been put in a dryer, and I can count how many missing little joints I got.
Yeah.
I can count them.
The quality is unmatched, man. Shout out my boy, not for sale, Johnny.
Yeah, fire quality.
I just washed this, bro. I put this shit in the washing machine. I was going to take it to the cleaners, but I'm like, man, fuck it. I threw this shit in the washing machine, and I put it in the dryer, and I had the heat on. I had it on low heat, though. Like, low, medium heat. Good, bro. It wasn't not one stone in the dryer when I was done. You feel me? But, yeah, good quality.
Nah, I went to the laundromat, and you know how some of them be having too hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then I pulled it out. I was like, it's going to be missing stones.
Gotta do that low heat.
But it didn't shrink.
Yup.
That's the quality I like. Is when the shit don't shrink. It's very annoying when you go and you cop something and you paying $100, $150 for something, and it shrinks in a fucking 2 washes. And it's even in just a wash, it's shrinking. Like, I can't wash my clothes in warm water.
Yep.
Like, it's gonna shrink. Like,
that's what I hate about Bape tees, and I love Bape, but you damn near gotta take them bitches.
That's what I hate about Lacoste polos.
Yeah, them joints
shrink. Like, you literally, they gotta go to the dry
washes.
Like, I'm not trying to take every single piece of clothing I got in the world to the dry cleaners. Like, I get it, we buying expensive clothes, but you can't be paying $7.50 per item.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a little ridiculous, man. Can't turn my medium into an extra small in 2 washes, man. That's bad. I mean, that's bad quality, man. This the cam. Up y'all quality, man. I mean,
for sure. Then they wonder why people don't come back. Like, why you only selling 1, 2 pieces, or people are only coming for certain pieces.
Yeah, because next time I'm not copping.
Yeah.
After that.
Nah. I'm done. I'm quality checking before I'm purchasing something.
Yo, my not for sale ground control tees, like, this is one joint I beat the shit out that shirt, bro. Like, that shirt been through every element you could think of, and it's still, like, even though I beat up on it so bad, bro, it's still, like, good. It ain't shrink none. It ain't being a thread out of place on that.
I got the not for sale with the ground control on the back.
Yeah, yep.
I got the pink with the blue.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you got one of the OG ones, too.
Yeah.
Yep. We went back and did solid colors afterwards, but them was the craziest ones. The two, we double back on the solid ones. We never did the two-tone ones again. We only did, it was like one run of those. Shit, but yeah, shit, you got one, you got one.
Shirt with the boom and boom. I was like, oh, that shit fire. I'm gonna have to definitely go cop one of those. So what other merch can we expect in the future though, besides shirts?
Like I said, definitely the vinyls. I was thinking about doing cassettes. Originally, I was gonna do cassettes for what was that album? For the Exodus, I was gonna do cassettes. But again, I was just on tour and I was doing mad other shit, and I kind of just procrastinated until it was too late, and I didn't end up doing them. But
I feel you. I did that too.
Yeah.
I did it with the mixtape.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do CDs, and then I never did it.
Yep.
And then I was even supposed to do, like, cop my own vinyl of it, and they wanted like $300 because I had to put it on 4 different vinyls.
Okay.
I'm like, because you only order them that one and you getting the color. Like I wanted a color scheme,
Yeah.
and then they just take over after that. I'm like, I might still do it, but
Hell yeah, man.
when you sit there and procrastinate, it just sucks. Like you're like, damn, I'm supposed to do this. I still got 100 CDs to make them. But my thing was like, didn't have a printer to fucking print out all the, because I wanted it to be like the mixtapes that we used to get at the corner stores.
Oh yeah,
And then
look.
and then go to a bunch of corner stores in the east side, and even because I had people from Baltimore, so I was gonna send them to like SK and them boys, so that they could put them in the stores and stuff like that, so we could like keep the shit, all for free, yo. Just grab these for free, and just dropping mixtapes. But I gotta do it again. I'm about to drop the second one, but I haven't dropped a date for the hip hop joint.
It be easy to procrastinate on shit when it's like some shit you never did before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Talk yourself out of it. That's what it is with me. If that was a shirt, it would have been no thought.
Yeah.
We'd have went right for that shit, but yeah.
Now that's the same thing with doing my merch. I be procrastinating because I don't know how to do the shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, how the fuck? I need to get the designs done. Then where do I go to get all of it made? And then how do you do this?
Find that good.
What if I don't want to buy
that good vendor?
35,000 or 35 hoodies. What if I only want to buy get the samples first, just so I can be like, yo, this is what I want to make for y'all, so people can see it. You get what I mean? Like, just make a couple different ones for me. But that shit, I don't know how to do none of that. But then I don't go and talk to people like y'all, like all these people that I'm already networked with. So procrastination be for real.
Nah, man, that shit is real. They say, it's a saying, something about procrastination, and then ruining your dreams. It's the killer of dreams, they say, type shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get it done. You had the opportunity to tour with Currency, and you're still on tour with Currency.
Tour been crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate you making time too.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta go to Michigan. You leaving tonight, right?
Detroit in the morning.
In the morning?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving in the morning for Detroit, man. If you in the Detroit area, you in the Pontiac area, pull up. It's gonna be a movie for sure. But yeah.
What's been your favorite stop so far?
My favorite stop, Fort Lauderdale. Which surprised me. I never performed in Florida before though. It was the first time. It surprised me a little bit, but shout out to Fort Lauderdale, man. Y'all turned for real, man. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale showed mad love, and then the second had to be New York City and Sony Hall. Sony Hall was fire. So yeah. But man, from city to city, really every city showed mad love. I'll say that. But those two was the standout. I mean, shout out Currency, man. Shout out Jet Life. That nigga funny as hell, bro. Like, you see the nigga be funny as hell on Instagram and shit. Like, bro, really like that in person, bro. The nigga's funny as hell. Like, I gave him one of the tees and shit, one of the ground control tees, bro. He snatched that shit out my hand. Like, he like, this mine, bro. Man, give me my shit. Snatched the joint. Like, he cool as hell, though, bro. We, you feel me, just chopped it up about music and shit. Little simple shit, but more so than anything, man, it's just been a dope experience just to see, like, one of the greats, man. That's one of my greats, you feel me? Like, that's one of my legends. To be able to see that shit in real time and soak up game, so, yeah.
Hell yeah. What's the thing that you were most looking forward to during the tour, besides meeting and chilling with him?
Just interacting with the fans, man. Connecting with new fans. That and discovering fans that's already there is dope. Like, I know this is way more now than the last tour that I went on. You feel me? When I was went on tour with Conway earlier
Yep.
in the year. That's the difference.
And I would like to point out, like, from, I think when you dropped Rocket Man, he was only at like 4,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
And now you at 17.1K.
Yep.
That shit, growth.
Yep. Definitely.
And that it shows that, like it shows the people in Buffalo that you can't just be here, like, stuck here doing the venues in Buffalo.
You can't, bro.
You,
It's
like,
not. Nah.
It shows that, like,
Hamster wheel.
and then people think, like, oh, this was handed to him. Like, no, you gotta, like, people think you're independent, so you paying, nobody's like backing you to pay you for you to go on tour with these people. You're doing it all yourself.
Yeah, right.
Now, how does that as an independent artist affect you? Like,
what exactly?
like
Part,
like, how does it affect, like, I'm high, so I can't even fucking explain this shit, what I'm trying to explain. Like,
Yeah.
how does...
Me too, though.
Drew,
That motherfucking edible.
are you paying attention at all? Damn it.
It was the motherfucking edible. That shit was gooder than a motherfucker.
Yo, that shit got me. Like,
No.
fuck. Cut this out. Cut this fuck. Yo, but like,
I swear.
cause you gotta pay for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
gotta front, like,
Yeah, right. Like,
there's
nobody's
front
paying me to fly out.
No,
feel me?
like, you gotta
Nobody's-
drive to tomorrow by
Yup.
yourself and pay
Yup.
for the gas to get
Yup.
there.
Nobody paying for my hotel or nothing. You feel me? Like, I have to get there. By any means. So it's a lot of hard work, bro. Like I said, I've been tired. I've been tired as fuck. Like, some of these shows we driving to, if it's close distance, like the New York show, we drove to NY, did the show, turned around, came right back. You feel me? Me, Gates, my boy Leak, like, we about to do the same thing tomorrow type shit. So it's tired, man, but it's like, that shit build character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit build character, man. Just knowing that you putting in that work and you care enough to put in put in that much effort to make it happen. So yeah. Yeah, man.
I feel like
beat that road down is humbling. That road is humbling.
I feel like it sounds like, to me, it sounds like what you're doing is like you driving to the place where you need to deliver the art to. You deliver the art, and you come back for, like, the next driver who's up for a shift is gonna drive the next time. I'm about to laugh through that. I couldn't. Yo, this edible. Yo, I need shrooms soon too. Woo. I love. When you do any shrooms on tour?
Nah. Yo, I swear, bro, like, I feel like I'm a baby when it comes to shrooms all over again. Like, it was a period of time where I went probably, I remember, like a year without eating nothing. When I went back to it, it was just like, I don't know, them shits be so intense now. Like, my tolerance is not what it used to be, I guess. So it's like, I don't know if I could do that. To make a long story short, I don't know if I could do that.
I know I can't. I can't. I've been at shows tripping balls and left. Like, I can't, like, be.
That'd be me, bro. That'd be me.
I can't be in public.
Start feeling too many other different people's energies and shit.
Yup.
Just be like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
You can feel like the person who walks in, and you feel like, damn, this motherfucker might shoot the place up. He angry as fuck right now. And I'm like sitting there like, yo, why do I feel all these people's fucking feelings right now? I'm just in my head like, shut the fuck up.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta be.
I ain't gonna lie. So, like, back in, like, during the pandemic time, I'd have did it. I'd have did it for sure. And I'd have been good too. But yeah, nah, I'm not there right now.
My favorite sitting in a car while somebody else is driving, tripping balls.
That's your favorite, bro? You crazy. That's my least
Yo.
favorite shit to do.
Drew was in the back, tripping balls.
I was gonna say, when we were in for the road streets J skis thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, I was like freaking out, was having some anxiety shit. They gave me shrooms and it fixed things. They put me. We were on our way to the show. It was like 5:00 in Atlanta traffic.
Yep.
I'm in the back seat going over
With Fred's driving.
Yeah, Fred's the painter's driving, and I'm fucking. I mean, bro, the bushes are turning colors as we're driving by him and shit.
And he's asking me, "You don't see this?" Nah, brother. My eyes is closed right now.
But in that scenario, that shit helped me because I was panicking sober.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
Give me the shrooms. I was like, okay, we good.
The shrooms kicked in. He was like, "Choo choo."
That's fire. And you know what?
I'm in the car like this, tripping balls because he's driving. Like, I did not like Frez's driving. Shout out, Frez. I love you, dog, but you're driving.
Boy, shout out Fred.
No, we ain't doing your driving. No, I had to close my eyes, but I was so, imagine you tripping, but like I could feel the cars driving past. I could see the energies of the cars and the lights and everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I can feel it all. And I'm just sitting there, and he's asking me, and I'm like, hell no, I can't see shit you saying. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Damn. And he's just back there like, oh, all right. And then just going. I'm like, fuck, he's really tripping balls. Bro, and I didn't know he ate the melted part of the chocolate bar that I made. And I was like,
what's
it's
the
over.
Part?
Like, we left the bars in the trunk on accident on the way down to Georgia.
So like most of the ingredient
wasn't that bad. But then at
right.
the end of the later
went to one side.
I ate like a concentrated ass piece of chocolate.
So police, if you're watching this, don't look for the spaced out van when it's driving, because we're on shrooms probably.
Actually, not looking for the spaced out van.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so I gotta go back and rephrase what I said. Being in the car, not driving, is cool. It is.
The one time I was on shrooms, I thought I was on a spaceship, and I thought that when I went to the bathroom, I was in a 7-Eleven bathroom because it was so bright. When I went up the stairs to the person's living room, it was so bright in there. Like, I thought I walked into 7-Eleven, and I heard something like that, and I was like, yo,
my boy heard the door chime, the 7-Eleven door chime.
And I went into the bathroom, and I fucking was like, came back downstairs, and I was like, yo, that's a nice 7-Eleven bathroom, y'all. And they're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you at? And I'm like, yo, I went to 7-Eleven real quick.
That's crazy. Yeah, 7-Eleven.
So I just want to touch on, while we talking about shrooms, since it's, health and wellness, you've been vocal about the importance of healthy eating and growing food. Can you elaborate on how these topics connect to your music and personal life?
Yeah, definitely, man. The food in America, the food in the current country that we live in, it's fucked up. I mean, it's bad, and it's like a lot of times we don't realize how bad it is because this is where we at. This is what we see every day, all day, but it's like you start traveling around and going to other places and start reading up on other places, and it's like, it's a lot of stuff, bro, that we consuming that's killing us, that's not being consumed at other places. Not saying that they don't got shit that's terrible that they consuming also, but it's way less. I mean,
no, you good.
And
that's aesthetic right there.
And yeah, man, I always just like to put the importance of just health and wellness, bro, and just eating healthy and exercising, but most importantly, eating healthy, because a lot of people exercise. I mean, but just because you working out and you might look good externally, that don't mean like you doing the same and your health is the same internally, And like along my journey back in like 2018, I was dealing with some sort of like chronic condition in my stomach. And yeah, bro, it just took me through a journey. Like I end up Well, first of all, I'll say this. They was sending me from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor, and I wasn't really getting no answers from nobody. It was just kind of like bill after bill after bill. And I had a dream, bro. Not even at nighttime, bro. I had a dream in the middle of the day, right? Which is weird, because who dreams in the middle of the day? I had a dream in the middle of the day, bro. I took a nap, and I was in a hospital bed, and somebody was screaming at me like, yo, you're about to die. And I woke up in a cold sweat, bro, like, oh shit, like, just like heart beating, you feel me? And from then on, bro, it was like, yo, I gotta take this shit in my own hands. I gotta figure out what the fuck going on. Shortly after, I end up running into some, I don't know if you're familiar with like Dr. Sabi. I end up linking with some of Sabi family, a nephew of his. And I did like a consultation with him or whatever. He was asking me what was going on. And he put me on a regimen and changed my diet. I went on like a plant-based diet for like, it was supposed to just be 6 months until I got better, and then I was gonna go back. But after the 6 months, it was like, that's what it was for me. So like, I stayed on that for probably like a good like year and a half. I slowly started incorporating a little bit of like meat and like maybe like cheese on occasion or something like that into my diet. But for the most part, that's what it was, bro. But yeah, bro, within like 6 months, I completely reversed my condition. Like, and it was bad too, bro. It was to the point where it was like I was losing weight. I couldn't really eat like that. I was about to like get fired. I was working at the bank at the time. I'm about to get fired from my job and shit. But like, man, like, and it was all really started from that day when I had that dream, bro. And I just told myself, like, I'm not about to let myself go out like that. And I said, fuck it. And just turned up. I'm like, damn, that was God. Shit like, when shit like that happened, that's how you know God is real. Cause it's like, what's the odds that I was gonna run into some of Dr. Sabi family? Like, that shit sound like damn near like some movie shit. I mean, but
Oh yeah, no.
I had took a
yeah.
year at the time. I had probably took this like 2018. So I had took like maybe a year and a half off making music at the time, where I was just on my journey. And I got back into music around 2019, but I was just like creating. I wasn't even letting nobody know that I was back on that shit yet. I was just trying to really get back into the hang of it, tweak my style and shit, really just come back on some new shit. And then when 2020 came, pandemic hit, that's when I started traveling around, you feel me, and linking with other people, other cities and shit, and really start like getting the music shit back together. But I say all that to say, that's why I always gotta preach like health and wellness of my music, because I understand personally the importance of that shit. You feel me? And I got other people and friends and family that have passed on or that's currently dealing with certain shit right now that, I mean, you could really take care of yourself if you know what you're doing. Cause it's like everything you need to heal yourself is here. That shit already on the earth. I mean, like,
Oh yeah. I know. I need to do that shit.
yeah, and it start with little shit like,
Yeah.
like this a little phrase I've been saying lately. Like, yo, the processed foods is killing us, bro. Like, we could at least just like eat whole foods. Like that alone improve your health a ton. You feel me? Just doing that, it's like I had to realize, bro. Like before the 60s, processed foods wasn't even really a thing like that. Like, it wasn't all these different products and shit that you could go to the store and get. At the time, like, for the most part, people was like buying whole foods and making shit with it. Like, you feel me? Baking a cake, baking some bread, like, just making shit from scratch
Yeah.
and with real
I
ingredients.
feel like
So,
that's the biggest. That should be like the quickest thing to do. Is
yeah,
to like make everything on your own.
yup. Yup, you got to, bro, because the processed foods is killing us, bro. The chemicals and shit in there, and like, we eating that shit every day, all day. That shit slowly just eating away at you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was actually just talking about that recently, like that I want to fucking start making shit like pasta, my own pasta,
yeah.
like cause of pasta noodles. Like, what was it that was in it that you said that we're not supposed to eat? Niacin.
Yup.
I don't know what the fuck that is,
All
but
types of shit. and they like they design the food to be mad addicting, but like they lack nutrients. So it's like the combination of the two keep you eating more. We wonder why we like to stuff ourselves with shit, with like bullshit, because it's like they strip the nutrients out the shit and then they add the chemicals to make the shit addicting. So now it's like you hooked. That shit like crack damn near. Feel me? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Processed foods, the crack of America.
What, bro? You like Doritos?
Nope.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Heard.
Yeah, but I already know they crazy. Just like Takis.
There's something new with them.
Yeah, like what type of chip do you like?
What?
You fuck with chips?
I mean, yeah, but
Like,
I mean,
what's your shit as far as
barbecue chips.
Barbecue, like barbecue Lays or some shit. You ever bust open a bag of barbecue Lays and just can't seem to put that shit down? Like a big bag before you know it. Like that shit. I mean, halfway done.
You can't stop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Exactly. So that shit crazy. That shit real.
Go ahead. What's in it? Go.
So I don't know what the new thing is.
He been waiting.
There's a new thing with Doritos, but yellow number whatever that they just banned.
Yeah.
Like the yellow.
I think it's yellow. I think it's yellow 4. Yeah.
You know how they figured out that there was something wrong with it was they were like using it to like mark lab rats when they were testing them. They were like dying in their stomach, so they knew which were part of what test. And when they were turning black lights on, you could see through their stomachs and see their organs on the yellow. So with making their stomachs translucent, they could see their organs from the outside. And they were like, "There's something wrong with it." And that's how they dove into like what's wrong with these color dyes. And the Doritos, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's a new one like in the past 2 weeks that like they figured something out. Doritos are fucking us up really bad. But
Yeah.
the Bills player used to have that whole campaign about don't eat Doritos. I can't think of his name. Mario Williams.
Shit. Mario Williams.
I tell you, don't eat Doritos.
Mario Williams don't eat Doritos. I gotta look that shit up.
Yeah.
Yo, damn. I hate. Yo, how we can make our own chips though?
Damn, my girl.
Potatoes.
got the big ass bag of Doritos.
Everything you make yourself ends up tasting way better as long as you learn how to make it correctly. Like,
Yeah.
it's just how it is,
My
bro.
own bread.
Yeah.
I love making bread. My own pasta. I said I was gonna make pasta. I'm gonna figure out how to make noodles
Yeah.
and
Fresh
fucking
pasta.
pizza.
Crazy, bro.
Yo, because you know what the biggest thing I get? I get the worst heartburn from pasta sauce.
Yeah, me too. And I'm big on the red sauce. Yeah. It took me a while to even realize that that's what was doing it. But yeah.
Yes, all the chemicals they have in that shit.
Yeah, the pasta sauces,
Yo,
bro, they not good. You ever like take the pasta sauce, like, okay, say like maybe it's old, you had it in the refrigerator for some days, now you about to toss it, and you like, basically, if you put water in it, the way it separate with the water, like the particles and shit in there, that shit be looking crazy, bro. Like, I don't know.
A little Italian advice for you: throw a piece of carrot in with your sauce when you're eating it, and then strain the carrot out. The carrot sucks up all the acidity and won't give you the heartburn. Some people say add sugar, but it's if you ask anybody that's like from Italy, they'll tell you put carrot in there. Just strain it out before you eat it. You can look that up too.
I'm gonna try
It
that.
fucking works.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's an old lady in Cheesawaga that had a restaurant that's closed down now. She used to scoop the acid, like the stuff that bubbles on the top of your sauce. When you get it up, that's the stuff that gives you heartburn. So she used to like scoop it out. You can try to strain it if you want, but the carrot works really well. I eat a lot of Italian food.
I love Italian food.
It's terrible for you.
Yeah, might be.
Best.
But if I can make it myself with homemade noodles, homemade sauce, with tomatoes that came out of a freaking garden somewhere from a real farm, from a farmer's market.
Yeah.
100%.
And I can can my own tomato sauce and everything.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it properly, but we can learn to do it. That's just like canned fruit. Yo, that shit is horrible. Look, I don't understand it. Like when you look at ingredients and you're like, yo, why does all this ingredients take to fucking can fruit?
It be mad ingredients in the canned fruit.
And some of them,
You
gotta get the ones with water, not the oil and shit like that.
I be getting the
syrup.
Wegmans organic drinks. That's damn near the only ones I get.
I like the ones with water, even though sometimes they taste like the ones with syrup taste amazing. But
I don't fuck with those with the syrup. But even like the Wegmans organic joints, they say it's in like juice, but that shit thick. I'm like, this shit damn near syrup. Like,
No, but it's the fruit turning it. It's not the.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So before we wrap this up, is there anything else you want to hit on before we get out of here? Let them know that Space Cadet got you high as fuck.
Man, Space Cadet got me high as fuck. Cause I should have a proper answer to that question, but I do not. So with that being said, Quickster, man.
I
But
appreciate
nah, for real, man. I need y'all to go check out Flowers Never Bloom Before the Sun. It's on all platforms right now. And that jaywalking is on the way, man. I got a fire video, man, I'm about to put out in a couple weeks. You feel me? To open it up, man. It's jaywalking season. And hit me up if you need one of these fire tees. Shout out Spaced Out Podcast.
And where can I find you at?
Man, y'all can find me at JAY_EXODUS. That's J_Exodus on Instagram, J Exodus on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all that good stuff. Also, you could go to jexodus.com. On the homepage, a prompt will pop up for you to enter your email, and you'll be locked in for my T-shirt giveaway. I was supposed to do it last week, but yeah, now y'all know why. I just gave my explanation on the pod what happened with the tees and shit. So I don't even got adequate sizes for y'all. So I want it to be fair. So when the restock come in next week, we gonna run that.
And how was that MFNY pre-roll?
Say again?
That pre-roll, how was it?
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I smoked like half of it in the paper, and then I took the other half and put it in the blunt. But
I did see that.
yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
So
the way this is dope. The way they do that, they take the bud and then they got the live resin. They turn it into like a liquid, and then they put it.
Oh, I forgot you said that was even in there, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I'm baked like this. Okay.
And I took a big ass hit of that before we started, and smoked the joint.
Yeah.
And we ate the edible.
Yeah,
Next time,
sure.
we doing shrooms.
I'm with it. And we'll tell stories, bro. I got the crazy shroom stories. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
Some crazy intergalactic shit, for real.
We gonna be in space on that one. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
It's the Wiz.